And since March, when quarantine orders went into place, there has been a massive return to reading across the board. The average time reading daily went up 12%, and downloads of ebooks increased by 30%. Online book service Scribd says that people worldwide spent more than 600,000 hours reading ebooks during just the first week of quarantine. Here to talk more about their fascinating findings on our new reading habits is Scribd Marketing VP Jen Singerman. Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, and I love to read. I know a lot of other people have been reading during quarantine, and you guys have some interesting findings here. First, tell us more about the company Scribd.
Sure. So Scribd is a reading subscription service. So for just $10 a month, you get unlimited ebooks, audiobooks, magazines, and more. So we have over 1 million titles to really suit any reader's interest.
Very nice. And I am stuck on paper, but I understand most people are turning to ebooks.
You know, they are. So ebooks have so many great benefits. One, if you have a smartphone, you have an ebook with you, right? And if you have Scribd, you have a library in your pocket all the time. And I think people are turning to ebooks a bit more because they have a little bit more time on their hands. We often hear from people, they want to read more, and the biggest thing that's stopping them is time. And now that they have time, they're able to turn to these healthy habits that provide a little bit of comfort and maybe some escape.
Great. What other interesting things did you guys find about reading habits during quarantine?
So, I mean, one interesting thing we found is that folks in Louisiana are reading memoirs, and the most popular book, the most popular book in Louisiana is actually Hillbilly Elegy, which is a memoir of someone who overcame obstacles. And I think it's quite telling. People are maybe feeling a little bit vulnerable right now and looking for some inspiration. And on a more fun note, if you like to read the book before you see the movie, rumor has it that Netflix is bringing Hillbilly Elegy to the small screen.
Interesting. I've never even heard of that one. I'm definitely going to have to check it out.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
How does Louisiana compare to the rest of the nation? Is everybody reading memoirs?
No, so every state is a little bit different. Some of the surrounding states, kids and YA books are really popular. That's been our biggest area of growth. But yeah, every state is a little bit different.
Awesome. And I understand that you guys have an exciting announcement that will help us read even more.
Yes, so today we're actually launching Scribd Perks. So any Scribd subscriber actually gets free access to premium services like Pandora for music, TuneIn for podcasts, Curiosity Stream for documentaries, and a lot more, all with their Scribd subscription, which is just $10 a month.
Yeah.
So you get an entire library plus a lot of other great services. And if you're sheltering at home, it's a great source of content.
Really nice. I always love to ask what people's favorite book is because I'm always looking for recommendations. So what's your personal favorite?
Oh my gosh, my personal favorite. That's too much pressure, but I'll tell you right now, I'm reading The Bell Jar on Scribd, and it's actually an audiobook narrated by Maggie Gyllenhaal, and it's really great.
All right, awesome, Mom. We'll have to check that out, and as well as the Hillbilly Elegy. That was the name of the #1 in Louisiana, right? I need to know what that's about. The title itself is a lot, but all right.
Yes.
I'll trust that it's good. Jen, thank you so much for joining us, and happy reading.
Oh, thank you. You too.